What is up, gentlemen? NYK31 here, Madden 20. This is part 2 of Arizona slash Air Raid Playbook playthrough. This is, well, this guy's not a, this guy's mostly another coverage guy. Weekend League starts tomorrow, so the Blitzers will be out then. We'll have plenty of uh, examples to go through for that. But against guys who are going to mostly play coverage, the key is just to be patient and get a grasp of what they're primarily going to do. They're primarily a cover 4 drop, cover 2, cover 3. That's mainly what you're going to get. And most guys who play drop coverage play one of the three pretty much every down. The difference between guys who are average and guys that are, better than that is that the average guys, they only have one answer. And if you show that you can solve their answer, they don't know what else to do, and they'll invariably start doing crazy stuff like misaligning guys, rage blitzing, calling random coverages, and then that's when you can really, really rip them apart. But first, you just kind of gotta poke and prod. Here, I'm going to be coming out and split back again. Be careful when you run quick slant. When you run slant flat, be careful. I got a low throw on that. That could have worked there for possession catch, but I got a bad throw animation there on that low throw. You always want to possession catch those, or otherwise you're going to get your guy killed. Still on split back here. We're going to go mesh. We're going to run that little corner out of the side without the ability corner. Don't want to tempt fate. And we're going to snap that bad boy off. And this is looking like a cover 3 dude, so just being conscious of having our cover 3 beaters out, the ones that we are comfortable with, that we know can have some pretty good success. And that's really with all offensive playbook or all offensive play styles. There's only so many plays that you can run in the game that are viable, so you got to identify those, learn those, and relentlessly run them. Get really good at them, run them in a couple of variations until they get stopped, and then branch on to something else. Whether you're a comp player, a sim player, a CFM player, somewhere in between, that's the recipe for offensive success in this game. Learn your core concepts, get really efficient at them, have enough in your back pocket to hurt people when they overplay. Comp guys get a bad rap, but when you look at comp guys play, they're really very simple. They're very good at executing a handful of things, and they have enough setups to keep you honest if you overplay stuff. The difference between the comp guy and the average guy that you play in Weekend League or in MUT is that the average guy, they know maybe 1 or 2 setups, and when you clamp down on them, they have nothing else and they fall apart. The comp guy has, multiple setups to the same base play, and then another base play or two that they can call on as well. Now here I make a mistake. I rarely read this play incorrectly. You've seen me run smash a billion times, but there for some reason it looked like he was going to be in a hard flat, and I just make a bad read there. So, don't do that. But back on offense here, and he's now in cover 2 and backing guys up, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, easy RPO, block him please. They gotta do a better job of having him be able to get out and block him. I still gain yards only because I made him make a miss. But in an event where you don't get that guy really biting, the tight end needs to do a better job of just targeting that guy. So again, he's in drop coverage here. He's rolling guys up. I'm pretty sure there's going to be covered out, as well as a streak there. That safety is way too far inside, and we're going to bomb him over the top there, and maybe could have rat caught that, but I lay out possession, catch it, get a huge gain. That's what I mean. Get guys doing weird alignments, and when you get it, punish them for it as best you can. Poke and prod, be annoying, and set up your deep shots. Unless, of course, they just give it to you right away, then by all means take it. But you guys know what I mean. And right on cue, here he's going to start doing weird things as far as how he's moving his players. He's going to move. I called the wrong play by accident. I called one of those terrible over-the-middle peak RPOs. But he's going to move his outside backer way out. So I'm like, fine, I'll just run the damn football. But I can't get over to the left here. I kind of get stuck in an animation there before I can. I could have perhaps had better run stick there, but I felt like I could have gotten there if I didn't get, sucked in. And here I'm going to try Y cross again, and Again, this play just takes so long. I'm actually going to end up with good protection. I'm going to have all. I'm going to have both the post curl, the deep out, and the crosser open eventually, but it just takes so long. My God. Ugh. So I get sacked there, and here I'm going to have to settle for 3 as a result. You see, I'm able to step up there and have a nice time, but the routes take a year and a day. And here I'm going to botch the kick meter, so I'm going to shank this. So 2 drives, no points. Not what we want. But I feel like I can move the gut ball on this guy now. Again, he's playing just straight drop coverage. Either going to be cover 2 or cover 3 by how he's been playing so far. So we're going to be in spread Y slot, setting up some audibles. And I like to have, if I can get it, a jet touch pass when I get a blitz look, an RPO, a read RPO, a single high beater, and a 2 high beater. I'm going to try that this this curl wheel play. And I actually had the wheel route open there, but the ball gets knocked out. Made the right throw there. He was just able to converge and just knock the ball out. I mean, what can I do there? Gonna go back to mesh and look at how far those drags get pushed out. They get pushed out damn near a depth of 10 yards, which, you know, I spoke about in part 1, how those routes get chucked around and it doesn't make for a quick, clean read. Under routes like that would never get jostled around like that in zone coverage. But nope, in Madden, they really gotta cover those 3-yard routes. And remember how I spoke about creating route tags? I've been running smash a lot all game long and hitting him short over the middle as well. And since you don't have tags for these route concepts, you gotta create your own. And in MUT, when you have abilities, I have Route Apprentice on my receiver. I created a deep fork concept to the left and smash to the right. He was squatting down over the middle with his user shallow. He had his defense misaligned to the left, and I had 2 wide open guys. And we got a touchdown. Touch pass there. We get some nice yards with DJ Moore. He's starting to get a little bit more aggressive now. He doesn't really have much of an answer for how he wants to defend me. So now he's just, doing stuff like this. He's getting over aggressive. He's misaligning. He just doesn't know what to do. Y cross with that nice spot route. The backside of that play I don't really like. You can change that to slant flat if you wish, or you can drag that inside receiver on the double slant side. Anything's better than the stock double slant. Now the trip sets in this book are pretty disgusting. They're pretty bad. I'm going to come out in trips nonetheless and just to see what he comes out in. And I'm going to try to run, I believe I'm going to try to run stick here. Either stick or sail. One of the two. It's going to be sail. Again, you have that spot route there. But I get a nice look here for a bubble. I can run either bubble. I can run pretty much any 2 high beater. But it looks like here he might be blitzing. And sure enough, he is. He brings the barn. And I change the backside to a drag. And sure enough, you send everyone. And we almost score. And now here is just plain old crap. This is a touchdown. The receiver's 5 yards behind him, but he has lurker, so he has lurker and acrobat on that guy, so he's able to get more range than his human, and I'm going to get pick 6. That should have been 6. But, you see what I'm talking about come to fruition. Start out patient, poke and prod, get him to start changing coverages, attack that, get him to start moving guys around in unnatural places, attack that, get him to start rage blitzing, and you'll prosper. Here I run stick. I'm reading the stick route and the flat route. I don't trust either. It's really hard to read those flat defenders with how they can move at times. And I was too late to the backside slant, so I just run there and gain what I can get. Better that than to make a mistake and throw a pick. Stayed in trips here. Came out in this version of Y corner. Didn't like what he came out in. I just say, you know what? Run the dang football and get a few yards. Again, I don't see a whole heck of a lot that excites me out of the trip sets here that's really usable, and at least in the shotgun. The pistol sets, you have a read slot RPO here and there, but I didn't see much in there that was that much better. We're going to go back to 2x2. Really, 2x2 has been my bread and butter so far. I've mixed in more of the two-back stuff. Thought it might blitz here, so I keep the tight end in. Just run smash again and just take the hitch. Again, just poking and prodding. I busted him deep a couple of times, so now he's back being a little bit more alignment sound. We're going to run straight curl flats here. Got a nice hole there. Possession catch that. So we're back to picking away. We're going to go to gun open flex. That tight end, that read Y flat RPO is a boom or bust kind of play. It can either go for 50 yards and a touchdown, or it'll look really ugly. You also have a wide receiver RPO screen as well. I come out in this double post play, and sure enough, you pick and prod a little bit. They come out in some aggressive looking crap like this. Audible to the read RPO. Of course, they all come, and it's off to the races. So the RPOs are not bad. They're not as good as the ones in the spread playbook, I feel, but they're decent. Gonna go touch pass here again. Not bad. Ran to the boundary, which is a little bit tougher. So every time he's gotten crazy with his alignments, I've burnt him for big plays, which you want. You want to have that happen. I wish the game would allow that to happen more often. I was expecting something more conservative there in single high, but it was man instead of cover 3. You can still hit those hitches, but I recognized it a little bit too late. Didn't want to take the chance of something crazy happening animation-wise, so I just run. So I'm knocking on the door. Again, we don't want to settle for 3 here. I want to, punch this bad boy in. I'm going to stay in spread Y flex here. I was going to audible to Y corner when I saw where he was coming out in and change the backside to slant flat. 2-minute warning. Spoils that idea, so I'm going to come out in the same thing, and I'm going to eventually decide to run the football here. I was thinking of running Y corner. Again, that beautiful spot route, and that corner route will damage man coverage as well if it is man coverage again. But here there's 5 in the box. I'm going to run it, and I somehow only gain 2 or 3 yards as the lineman cannot climb the second level fast enough. Going to come out and cluster here, and we're going to dial up glorious mesh post, and as soon as the post route crosses that safety, it's over. Touchdown. So there you go. I mean, the playbook has potential, like I said. I think, and I was talking about this on Twitter with Grasher for a little bit. The playbook, it's a couple of fine-tuning of game mechanics away from being really nice. The mechanics of the game, more than anything else, really holds it back from its, full power. But there's still stuff to hang your hat on until you get blitzed into oblivion, which we'll see in Weekend League, no doubt. And we'll discuss that when it happens. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you all later. Peace.